welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because we are celebrating National Ice Cream Day. Last year we made a bunch of dairy-free ice cream recipes for my sister Molly, but this year we are gonna be trying 3 very popular viral ice cream recipes. I am so excited for this, and this video is super special because I am partnering with Sensodyne again. A big thank you to Sensodyne for sponsoring this video. I've always had sensitive teeth and my dentist recommended that I try Sensodyne like years ago, and I did, and I have never stopped using it. I don't know if this happens to any of you, but my teeth and gums are really sensitive to the cold, and it can be painful to eat cold treats like ice cream on National Ice Cream Day. Sensodyne Rapid Relief helps protect your teeth after only 3 days of brushing twice a day. This lets me enjoy more of the treats that I love without the sensitivity. It's also the #1 dentist recommended toothpaste brand for sensitive teeth. Now, without further ado, let's try these viral ice cream recipes. Let's get started. First recipe that we're gonna try to make is called mason jar ice cream, and that is because it is made in a mason jar. I think this one might be really popular for a couple reasons. One, it is so easy to make, you guys. The ingredients are super simple, and I also think it may be popular because you can customize it. You can make any flavor you want. If you have dietary restrictions, you can do some dairy-free stuff. So let me know in the comments below, what flavor would you make in the mason jar? Today, I am gonna be making cookies and cream because that has been my favorite ice cream flavor this summer. All right, now let's give it a go. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. I'm also gonna be putting all of the ingredients and their measurements in the description down below. So if you wanna follow along at home, you can. Here we go. I'm gonna open the mason jar, pour in heavy cream, sugar, vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Salty, salty. And I have really small fingers, so I'm gonna be putting in 2 pinches because that is more like 1 pinch. Now we're just gonna put on the lid. Whoop, like so. Put it on tight. Now shake your mason jar for 5 to 8 minutes. You'll know when to stop when it changes in consistency. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I love this. Let's get started. Oh my gosh, aerobics and windmill. What'd you say? Go stupid. I was like, go stupid, go stupid. Shake what your mama gave you. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh! After you're done shaking, let's check on the texture. Oh yeah, that consistency has changed. It's thicker, it's like whipped ice cream. That's what we're going for, that's what we want. And that only took me 5 minutes. Now before I pop it into the freezer, I'm gonna be adding up my crushed cookies over here. So these are just chocolate cookie sandwiches, 3 of them. I've crushed them up and now I'm just gonna put them inside. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I want the cookies to keep their shape, so I'm gonna be folding them in with a spoon. Just mix them in there. Ooh, this is so hard for me not to just eat this right now. It's thicker than whipped cream, but it is just giving me whipped cream cookie vibes right now. Now all I've got to do is put on the lid and put it in the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours. It has now been 2 hours, and I'm gonna give our mason jar ice cream a taste. Oh, look at that. It looks delicious. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh wow. This ice cream is so light and so creamy. I don't know how it does all that at the same time. It tastes light like whip, but also it's really creamy. It's really good. Oh my gosh, this recipe is a win. You can see the cookies right there. Mason jar ice cream was a huge win. I would highly recommend it. Now on to the next recipe. We're gonna be making ice cream bread. The next recipe that we're gonna try is even easier. It literally has 2 ingredients, and this one is blowing my mind. It's called ice cream bread, and apparently it's delicious. And it's bread and ice cream. Okay, let me just show you how easy this is. Okay, so the recipe calls for 2 cups of ice cream and then 1.25 cups of self-rising flour. And that's it, you guys. Mind blown. I am so excited for this. And the most popular flavor that I've been seeing is strawberry. So using strawberry ice cream. My one tip about this recipe is you want your ice cream not to be frozen, like right out of the freezer. You want it to soften, but not melt. So if you take it right out of the freezer, pop it in the microwave for maybe 10 seconds, just to get it nice and soft, like so. You know, so you can move it around, but it's obviously still cold. It's not a total liquid. In a big bowl, you're gonna scoop in your 2 cups of strawberry ice cream. Try not to eat it right here, because this is where self-control comes into play. I wanna just eat this right now. Then we're gonna add 1.25 cups of self-rising flour, and that's very important. You don't want the regular flour, you want self-rising flour. Then, using a spatula, we're going to fold these together. Just keep folding until it's well combined. Once you fold in the flour, we're just gonna pour our batter into a baking dish. I'm using a loaf pan and it's greased. You can use a little bit of baking spray or butter, whatever you've got at home. Scoop it in there. This is so crazy because it still looks like ice cream. The texture looks and smells like ice cream, but it's gonna become a bread. And then using a spatula, I'm just gonna smooth out the batter, get it to be a little bit more evenly placed in the pan. I think I'm the most excited about this recipe because I've never even heard of ice cream bread. I didn't even think this was possible, but the more I'm thinking about it, I guess it makes sense. It's like the cream and the sugar already together, and then, oh, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Once you've got it smoothed out, we're gonna pop this into the oven at 350 degrees and bake for about 30 minutes. You just pop this ice cream bread out of the oven and I let it cool for just a little bit, but it's still warm. And I'm cutting some slices. Look at this, you can see a little strawberry right here. And now a taste test. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like if a scone and a piece of bread had a baby. Oh, the texture's great. This is, wow. 2 ingredients, huge win. Now on to our last recipe. Last viral ice cream recipe that we're gonna try is called cotton candy ice cream. And I'm really excited about this because I love combining desserts. I love when it's ice cream, but it's going to taste and look like cotton candy. For this recipe, we're making homemade ice cream. It's also simple. It just has a few pieces of equipment. So the first step to making cotton candy ice cream, we're gonna pour 2 cups of heavy whipping cream into a large bowl and mix together until stiff peaks form. This should only take a couple minutes. Once stiff peaks have formed, we're gonna fold in the condensed milk. Again, I'm gonna be putting all of the ingredients and their measurements in the description down below, so if you wanna follow along at home and try this recipe, you can. Once folded, we're gonna add our sugar and cotton candy flavor. Then, once again, using a spatula, fold together. Once mixed, we're gonna divide the batter into 2 bowls. I'm just gonna eyeball it, kind of guess, try to get it even divide. Once the batters are divided, we're gonna be coloring them some iconic cotton candy colors. We're gonna make this batter pink, like the sweater that I'm wearing, and this batter blue. I'm just gonna add a couple drops of each to the batters and fold together. Once you got your colors mixed in, I'm gonna alternate scooping these into a glass dish. This is freezer safe. Using the spatula, just scoop in some pink scoops and then some blue. Once you've scooped this all into the pan, I'm gonna use the spatula just to smooth it out. Give it a cool little effect on the top. Now before we pop this in the freezer, I'm gonna put down some paper towels. You can also use a clean dish towel, whatever you have in your kitchen. You're gonna grab a hold and tap onto the counter. This is gonna release some air bubbles and let everything sit a little smoother. All right, here we go. Tap, 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 tap. That is pretty. Once smooth, I'm gonna cover with plastic wrap and pop into the freezer. I'm gonna let it sit in the freezer for about 4 to 6 hours until completely frozen. We've let it sit, and here is the cotton candy ice cream. I'm gonna take a scoop for myself. Look at the colors. This looks just like cotton candy. Now let's see if it tastes like it. Got a little scoop. I'm tasting bubble gum. It tastes good, but it tastes more like bubble gum than cotton candy. It's not bad, I'm really surprised. So if you guys like bubble gum, you may love this recipe. So random. All right, that does it for testing viral ice cream recipes. I loved all of them so much. I found them so fascinating. I think if I had to pick a favorite for National Ice Cream Day, it would be the Mason jar ice cream, just because it tasted so good and it was so easy. And if I was gonna pick a second, my second favorite was the ice cream bed. Again, because it's so easy and it tasted amazing. The cotton candy ice cream, the texture was great, the colors were great, but the flavor kind of tasted like bubblegum. Testing these recipes was so much fun. I hope you guys try them for National Ice Cream Day. If you do, please take a picture of your creation and send it to me. Use the hashtag #RowRecipe so that I can find it and heart it and like it and favorite it and see everything that you're making. Just seeing your baking creations makes me happy. It makes my day. If you have any other ideas for any other videos you'd like to see, let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. If you like seeing me test these fun recipes, give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, it's free, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. Because I'm posting a lot of videos this year and you don't want to miss out. Also, a big thank you to Sensodyne for sponsoring this video. I love you guys. I'm a Sensodyne girl. It's because of you I can eat cool and hot treats like ice cream. Never thought I would say a hot treat like ice cream because of the ice cream bread. Thanks for watching, you guys, and happy National Ice Cream Day. Bye-bye. And if you would like to watch any other videos, you can click here or here.